snacks.
What it do, snackers and snackettes? It's your boy Gage here, loading snacks. I see why am I, just in case you missed it, which of course is last week's news. Should we get started? Okay, can we start?
Started.
Number 1.
The Star Wars train keeps right on rolling. Following the release of The Force Awakens to home video, Lucasfilm released the teaser trailer for Star Wars Rogue One. We get some insight into the character of Jyn Erso, played by Felicity Jones, some cool action shots of Donnie Yen, and some audio and footage of Forrest Whitaker. Okay, so it has gotten to the point where what is technically supposed to be a teaser feels more like a regular trailer. And so now I'm feeling like, what are we going to get when we get the full trailer? Does that make sense, Coop?
Yeah.
Did the teaser feel like a teaser to you? But you felt teased, didn't you? See? And so it's right. But what? Anyway, yeah. So Forrest Whitaker has some voiceover stuff at the end I kind of like. Donnie Yen got in some active action, which looks like the way I like my action, which is quite kung fu-ish. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be really good. And it's going to be a good way for us to kind of fill in some of the spaces in between the films and kill some time until we get our episode 8. So coming this December, Rogue One. Y'all tell me what you thought of the trailer.
Number 2.
It is officially open season. Open beta season, that is, and we were given open beta dates for both Doom and Battleborn. The latter started on April 8th on PS4, and all other platforms on April 13th. Doom's open beta begins on April 15th and runs through the 18th. So I was fortunate enough to be able to play in the Battleborn Alpha. I'm gonna leave it at that. I am looking forward to having an opportunity to play Battleborn again in the beta to see what kind of changes have been made, how they took feedback from the community. Doom, on the other hand, I'm not a huge Doom fan. Played some Doom 3, right, Sin?
Yes, we did.
Great co-op, quite scary. I like that about it. This doesn't appear to be that game. This seems more like an action game. And so while I have a lot of faith in id and their ability to put a shooter together and that it's probably going to be a lot of fun, I probably won't really ever get into the multiplayer, but I'll jump into the beta just to see what's what so I can tell you what I thought about what's what. So it's going to be open. Jump in. Holla at me. Empty shells. M space T space SHELLZ. Xbox. You on right? You gonna be on it?
I'm gonna try.
Me and Sam. Coop can't shoot, so we don't even.
Nah, we don't even.
And now don't get mad. Nujoker. Doom, are you a Doom guy?
I haven't played Doom in a minute.
Alright, so he won't be on it. But the rest of us will be. Holla at us.
Number 3.
Both Final Fantasy 15 and Gears of War got release dates this past week. The heavily anticipated Square Enix RPG was given both a demo that's available now and a release date of September 30th. Microsoft's other big shooter franchise got an announced release date of October 11th, and with its own beta coming on April 18th for those who purchase Gears Ultimate, and an open beta for all Xbox Live Gold members on April 25th, things are looking up. Final Fantasy 15 demo was the episode Duske was better, but that was kind of more than a demo. The demo that's available now, Platinum demo. You play as like Noctis, the main character, as a child. But then at the end of the demo, you get to play as Noctis as an adult, and you get to fight an Iron Giant, and it feels kind of epic, and there's secrets and stuff like that, and it's Final Fantasy. It is. I'm ready for the game. So September 30th, yep, the end of the year is starting to get crowded with good stuff already, because that's going to take a lot of time to play. For Gears, very excited about the open beta. Again, not a huge multiplayer, that's not really my thing, but I will definitely jump into the Gears open beta and the closed beta, because I did play Ultimate. And getting a release date in October seems a little early, but I think that's a good idea. It will probably allow Microsoft to get Gears of War out of the way of other shooters like Call of Duty or Battlefield 5. So probably actually a good idea, and might mean we'll see like Crackdown 3 in November.
Number 4.
The PlayStation 4 got itself a brand new update this past week. Update 3.5 adds in a multitude of new features to the #1 selling current-gen console, including the ability to appear offline, read from an external hard drive up to 4 terabytes, and adds in the ability to do remote play for both PC and Mac. Now, there are a bunch of other things that were added in. I'm not going to get into that right now. And the reason why is because, first of all, there were features that were added that were not in the list that Sony put out. One of those features, which I think is a pretty big deal, is the ability to use an external hard drive. You couldn't do that before. You can change out the hard drive in a PlayStation 4, but you can only add up to 2 terabytes. But this will let you use an external up to 4 terabytes. That's important. That's a major thing. I'm not sure why they didn't list that, but it works. So, do that. Right, Sin?
Absolutely.
Yeah, do that. Now, the other big deal is this remote play edition, which was listed. Adding remote play for PC or Mac, personally, is a game changer. Now, originally remote play was something you could only do with a Vita, and some people bought Vitas just because of it. Because it allows you to take your Vita, be on the go, connect to Wi-Fi, and play your PlayStation 4 from anywhere you were, as long as you were connected to Wi-Fi. This takes that and adds that ability to be something you can do on your Mac or on your PC. So, bigger screen. All you have to do is connect your PS4 controller via USB to your PC or your Mac. And the same way you do it with your Vita, you can basically jump in and play your PlayStation 4 while it's at home from wherever you are, as long as you're on Wi-Fi. That's kind of major. Is that?
Oh, that's a wrap. Yeah.
That's. Would you? Yeah.
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 Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. A lot of y'all probably have PCs. Some of y'all probably have Mac. Not a Mac dude. Don't get mad, Kate. But you know, you got the window with the tablets, and you can just jump. That's pretty serious. What would you play? What would be the first thing you would play?
Whoa, that's a good question. I'll probably go test out Street Fighter 5 first.
Okay. What would you play? Destiny?
Nah, it wouldn't be Destiny. You know me, it's gotta be something. You can always do it there. Honestly, it'd probably be Dragon Ball Z. Be Xenoverse.
I got a feeling that when Final Fantasy 15 comes out, and you can do that from anywhere, because of the hours that will be necessary to log, that you will have to log in that game, that would be the one that wherever you go, it's on the brain, and you need to just jump in and do that.
Number 5.
WrestleMania 32 has become the highest grossing live event ever, bringing in a total of $17.3 million. It totaled almost 50% more than their previous highest mark. Okay, first of all, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Now, this is not like pay-per-view money. This is like in the building, ticket sales money. Okay. Some of y'all might not like this. Just hear me out. I'm one of those. I might be the only person. I believe that pro wrestling is the only real sport left. Get upset, but hear me out. It's the only one that's honest, right? Like honest. Like we don't like. You have to have instant replay at football games because like refs cheat and stuff like that. And then like, you know, a few years back, like the NBA had referees that were like betting on games and stuff like that. And then like every year at the Olympics, somebody who wins a gold medal ends up getting their gold medal taken away because they're juicing, doing stuff they don't have any business. It's just like, we already know everybody in the WWE is juicing. We don't even care. It's entertainment, and we know it. Like, they're real athletes. They do the work, they take the falls, they take the hits, they slam in the tables. Spanish announcement table. It's going down every episode, every time. It's going down like it's not even a thing. Off cages and ladders and chairs. Oh my! Like, it's real. Like, they do that. Sure, they've already decided who's gonna win. That's not the point. They already know what's gonna happen when you watch your favorite TV show. You don't know what's gonna happen, but they know what's gonna happen. But you watch anyway. You don't say that those actors aren't real actors. They're really acting. So whatever. Like, wrestlers are like actors and athletes. That's the realist. And that's a big deal. Like, that kind of proves it. Like, people want the entertainment, and they're willing to go out and get it. And I don't. Who's the champ?
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I mean, I've heard his name, but I don't. There was a time, but I still like The Rock. That's my dude. Stone Cold. That's my dude too. Undertaker. That's my other dude. Yeah, only real sport left. So do me a favor and tell me whether you even care about what I just said. You probably do. You're probably upset in some way, shape, or form, but chances are I'm right. So, but if you don't like that, drop me a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. By all means, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like and share. And I just want to give a shout out to AK, Creative Hands, like making us look good, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We do a lot of stuff, post a lot of things, a lot of good pictures, a lot of stuff's happening. And then, jump on your iTunes, your Stitcher. Make sure you listen to the podcast, because the kind of talking we do here, well, we talk about that there too. And that way you could get in the car or like on the train, on the bus, and you just hear our wonderful voices the whole time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. And with that, I'm out. Toodles and loose.
What's going on, everybody? Sin back here with another snack bite leftover, and this week I got my man joining me,
Nujoker.
and the guinea pig himself.
Coop.
So you should have been here last time when we did this stuff. You wouldn't be here right now. So last week we had you try Lester Fixin's.
Baking soda.
That was
Horrible.
okay. This week I brought Nujoker's favorite,
Hey!
buffalo wing soda. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I don't. Okay. The fact that one person out of here likes it.
And I don't know how
Well,
that happened.
pause. I'm weird.
Well,
Obviously.
I'm weird.
We'll see. We'll see how weird I am.
B, what, did you like this?
No. What kind of question is that? It's slim weird.
Here you go.
Nothing buffalo wings related in liquid and coldness.
Maybe he'll get that buffalo kick in the
Yeah,
back.
I want to see if he gets the kid. I want to see if he gets the kid.
You should waterfall
So-
it just in case.
How's it smell?
It smells like orange soda, to be honest.
Here we go.
So that's a plus. Maybe.
Think.
So I think it's just orange soda. This would be a great April Fool's.
It would. It would. Whenever you're ready.
There we go.
Yep, there it is.
There you go. That kick in the back of the neck. There you go.
Oh gosh.
So,
It's not as bad as the baking soda. This is straight liquid chicken. It's just liquid chicken. I know that sounds weird, but you just gotta try it. It's liquid chicken. Yeah, liquid chicken.
Tickling.
whoa, man.
Yeah, I just got country on you. But then like 3 seconds later, that buffalo hits you right in the neck.
Oh yeah.
It's not that bad. It's different. It's a lot different. I still don't Lester Fixins.
Get your fixins.
You sure want to take another sip? You want to take another sip?
Yeah, I'll take another sip. Yeah, why not?
That's a pretty big sip, too.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the second time.
Hold it down. Hold it down.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's too much liquid chicken.
Too much liquid chicken.
You want this? I'm not doing that.
So I take it buffalo wing is a no.
It's a no. It's a no.
So that's 2 strikes.
That's 2 strikes. I got a burp too. This is about to be bad.
Oh yeah, because that buffalo gonna come up, burn the rest of your throat.
Oh
Look at this
my
nasty
gosh.
bastard.
Nope. I'm gonna get out the way.
Are you serious? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are out.
Check out the Loading Snacks podcast, Snacking and Hanging. Available now on iTunes and Stitcher. If you want more snacky goodness, check out our YouTube page at Loading Snacks.
What's going on, everybody out there? Send back this week with your anime news. Of course, did y'all miss me? Because I missed y'all. We have a bunch of stuff coming in April that's going to be on Crunchyroll. So I'm going to read this list I got right here. So bear with me if I say something wrong or mispronounce it. Don't bash me. Just give me a little correction in the comments below. That'll be helpful. All right, so first off, we have Bakuan, Joker Season 3, Cerberus, Shonen Ashibe Go Go Goma-chan, Tanaka-kun is Always Listless, Crane Girls anime, Haven't You Heard? I'm Sakamoto, Big Order Fantasy, Flying Witch, and Tanatsu DJ Agatero. So we have all those coming in this month of April, all different times. So definitely go to our Facebook page. I have everything posted there. You can go there and find the exact times and the exact dates. And if I'm correct, I believe all of them, or at least most of them, will be streaming as they air in Japan, so you'll be right on time with everybody else. Next, Netflix has acquired the worldwide streaming rights to PA Works' Kuro Mukuro. Now, this is kind of big because whether you're living in the East or the West or somewhere in between, you'll be able to watch it every single week. Now, it's not going to be binge like the usual stuff you see when they do something like this on Netflix. But when it airs on April 11th in Japan, 4 days later, it will air, and every Monday a new episode will be available on Netflix for you to watch. So I'm checking for that. I hope y'all are. Let me know what you think of it when it comes out. We can have some banner going back and forth. And last but not least, Netflix is in final negotiations to get their hands on the Death Note live action film that was previously developed by Warner Brothers. This, I pray, comes to fruition. Because if one thing that we know when it comes to Netflix, their original programming is phenomenal, but what they've done with Marvel and like Daredevil and IPs that are already out there and characters that people know and love to make them so great, to take Death Note and have them backing it and producing it and making a live action film, I am now patiently waiting for this, way more than I was for when WB was going to handle it. So with that, let me know how y'all think. I'm Sid. This your anime news for this week. I'm out.
Loading Snacks Universe. It's your boy Nujoker, and you know what? It's a new month. It's April. Got a couple new games that one actually has come out already, and a couple new ones that are about to drop. And I think these are going to be something worthwhile playing this month. So kicking it off, if you don't know, we had a little game called Quantum Break Release. So if you're someone that likes, I guess, time kind of games, like me, I love anything oriented with time, this is probably gonna be for you. You play as Jack Joyce in this game, and it's a third-person action game. So if you like that fast motion kind of pace, this probably will suit what you're looking for. But I think that's gonna be worth playing this month. Coming up next in a few weeks, actually in 1 week, we have Dark Souls 3 dropping. Now this one, of course, will actually be on Xbox One, and it'll also be on PS4 and the PC. So another chapter into the Souls franchise. I've played Dark Souls, and let's just say I've gotten this close to throwing my controller against my TV. When I played Dark Souls 2, I kid you not, I died like 6 times within the first 15 minutes of playing this game. Now I'm gonna tell you now, it's gonna be crazy, but this is also gonna be another one worth picking up and playing. And then we'll have on the same day, Ratchet and Clank. So if you're a fan of the series, this one's a little bit more of a revisioning of the first game, elements of the first game, and then also some aspects from the movie are going to play into this. I know they're going to do a little bit more of the origin setup of where some of them came from. I think it's going to be awesome. If you're a fan of the franchise, I highly recommend at least playing it at least once. I'm sure you'll play it a little bit more than that. All right, so for another one for you, we had a Gears of War 4 multiplayer beta that's going to drop. So you'll actually have early access to it if you did purchase the Gears of War, I guess you could say the remastered edition of the game. But you will have early access to it on the 18th. For everybody else, the open multiplayer beta will open on the 25th. So I would say if you're a Gears of War fan, I will tell you this, they've gone back to the old style of the Gears of War game. That whole setup with the shooting, the way that Judgment went to, they noticed a lot of people didn't like the way that it worked, so they went back and took it back to how everyone really liked it. Really looking forward to that. And then my personal favorite will have on April 22nd, Star Fox is dropping not only one game, but 2 games on the same day. Of course, they are packaged together. So you'll have Star Fox Guard and Star Fox Zero. So Guard is pretty much your tower defense game. So I would say if this isn't something that you normally play, I would give it a shot just because it comes in the package with it. But the big nitty-gritty piece of it will be Star Fox Zero. So if you want to hear, dual barrel roll, this is what you're going to want to play. This is going to give you that traditional Star Fox feel to it with some new elements to it. But other than that, those are a couple noteworthy titles that I think are going to be worth playing this month. If I missed anything or you think there's anything else that's relevant to it, go ahead and drop it down. Let me know what you think. And this has been another session with your boy Nujoker. Catch you later.
Do you want more snacks? Check out the Loading Snacks podcast, Snacking and Hanging. Now available on iTunes and Stitcher. If that's not enough, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Loading Snacks.
With all the superhero buzz going around, Batman vs. Superman dominating the box office, and Captain America Civil War coming out next month, I figured this would be a great time to talk about heroes, but not superheroes, just your regular people that do heroic stuff. This is Coop Concessions, and this is my top 7 movie heroes. So now, before we get into it, let's actually define what a hero is. The dictionary says, Webster, the definition of a hero is a person who is admired or idolized for courage or outstanding achievements or noble qualities. So, with that being said, I'm not talking about your superheroes, your Batmans, your Supermans, Spider-Mans, things like that. I'm talking about normal people, somewhat normal people in the movie world that still save the world. So let's get right into it. Number 7, James Bond. 007 code name. Women love him, men want to be him. There's nothing that this man cannot do. He can shoot, he can drink, he can fight, he can defuse a bomb, anything. He's the ultimate man, and he still does it with a tuxedo. He's definitely a hero in my books, in anybody's books. Whether he's being played by Sean Connery, Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan, the list goes on and on. James Bond is definitely a hero, and he's on my top 7 list. Number 6, Ethan Hunt. Now, a lot of people may say that James Bond and Ethan Hunt, they're pretty much the same people, they do the same thing, but I see a lot of differences between the two. If you ask me personally, although they do both save the world and they're both secret agents, I think Ethan Hunt is just a tad bit better. I think he has better gadgets, better women, He has a team, better disguises, and I mean the things that he does just looks a little more cooler. I see you over there, Sim. But he's definitely a hero. Nonetheless, they both save the world. They're both secret agents, but I just like Ethan Hunt a little bit better. He's definitely a hero. Number 5. Let's go away from the whole secret agent thing for a while, and let's talk about old school classic heroes. I'm talking about Robin Hood, ladies and gentlemen. Robin Hood is the number one man who steals from the rich and gives to the poor. If that's not a hero, I don't know what is, to be honest. He speaks for the people. He fights for the people. He pretty much goes against the authority and tries to bring equality between the haves and the have-nots. Being played by Russell Crowe, Kevin Costner, Sean Connery, and Carrie Elways in tights. We love Robin Hood. Number 4, Forrest Gump. Now, before you disagree, let's think about this for a second. Forrest Gump is probably the ultimate hero. A man with a 75 IQ is a war hero, ping pong U.S. champion. He owns one of the greatest seafood restaurants, Bubblegum Shrimp, which is real and delicious. Everyone that he's ever met, he's inspired. Elvis, he's inspired pretty much everyone he's ever run into. From Elvis to the man with the happy smiley face t-shirts to the man that made the bumper sticker. He inspired everyone but Jenny. I don't know what's up with that. But, I mean, hey, you can't win them all, right? Forrest Gump is actually the ultimate hero. But he's not number 1. So, number 3. Number 3, the Terminator. Now, I know I said that, no superpowers, but Terminator doesn't necessarily have superpowers. He was just a robot who was programmed that way. In the first movie, he tried to kill Sarah Connor, but in the second one, from all the way to the 20th one that we have now, he actually tried to save Sarah Connor and John Connor. He literally risked his robot life on the line numerous of times to make a better future for me, for you, and to get rid of Skynet. Number 2, Han Solo. This is a self-sacrificing man, a person who was an anti-hero, but now is one of the most ultimate heroes that we know and love. He's risked his life for his ship, for people he didn't know. What can I say about Han Solo that you should not already know? Han Solo is one of the greatest heroes out there. I'm pretty sure Sin will agree with me. Is that right?
Yeah.
Definitely. Before we get to number 1, I would like to do a few honorable mentions. Just quick honorable mentions. My first one, Optimus Prime. I picked this one because Gage actually made me think about it. I said no superpowers, but Optimus Prime does not have superpowers. He was born a robot, and he just saves people. He can't help the fact that he was born to do the abilities that he's able to do, right?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
There it is.
It's all about Matrix. Yeah.
Another honorable mention I want to put out there is Woody from Toy Story. Usually you think of Buzz Lightyear, because he's the hero. He's the space galactic guy, whatever you want to call him. But you know what? Woody is actually the one that saves the day. Woody's always the one that comes up with the plan. He gets the team of toys together, and he goes out there and he gets it done. No one puts a plan together like Woody. Another honorable mention I want to put up there is the Iron Giant. Now, we have a few disagreeing people in the crowd here, but hey, Vin Diesel is Groot. Dominic Toretto, he's great in this role, man. He saved the town. He saved the town. He thought he was Superman, and he saved the town from a nuclear missile. Hey, what can I say? Now, help me with this last one, ladies and gentlemen, because you may agree or you may disagree. I may need some help from the crowd here too. Neo, would you consider him a hero without powers, or is he a hero with powers? I don't want to put people with powers on this list. So what do you say?
He definitely has powers.
But are they real powers? Like what, are they really there? Mr. Anderson, who knows, right?
He has them in the Matrix, but he also has them in the real world.
We'll throw him in there. We'll throw him in there. He's fine.
That must be for you, Ken.
All right, we're down to number 1. Who is the number 1 movie hero? Do we know? Do you know? Let's throw them out there. John McClane, ladies and gentlemen. John McClane. It doesn't get any better than John McClane. This is a regular police officer, a regular cop who didn't have to do any of this stuff at all, who decided that he will go the extra mile in all of his 20 movies. Every single time. He doesn't have a normal day. He's not running, he's not stopping people. He's not pulling people over. He doesn't give out tickets. Literally, every time he's on the scene, something's big is happening, and it doesn't have to go down that way. He's just a regular guy, a regular police officer who saves the day. That's me with Coop's Concessions, my top 7 heroes. Please tell me what you think. Leave a comment below. Leave a like, leave a dislike. Hit the subscribe button. And with every hero comes a villain. So please come back and watch my top 7 movie villains of all time. Loading out.